Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kian on Creative YouTube channel. My name is Kian, and today we are filming our very first WWE Reddit video, as well as our very first video on this channel altogether. As this is the start of my content creation journey, I don't exactly have a Reddit page up and running just yet. Who knows, maybe in the future. Today we will be taking our submissions from the Santi Sap Reddit page. I really admire Santi. I think his community is fantastic. The things he does, he allows his community to use clips and whatnot for content. So I don't really see the harm in using the Reddit page just to get some of my takes out there. Why not? If you do enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. We have got some in real life content coming up soon. We are going to be going to the AEW Dynamite and Collision show in Glasgow, and we're also going to be going to All In Wembley as well. So stacked few weeks to come, a lot of planning to go. This could have been the single greatest promo in NXT history, if not for the What Chance. I am about one and a half hours after waking up and watching NXT, but yeah, I agree. After how far Grayson Waller has been pushed down the card on the main event, he's had to do things like associate himself with the New Day. He's had to try and give Austin Theory a platform. I really don't think Austin Theory is where he is today if he wasn't by the side of Grayson Waller, to be honest. The whole situation with Grayson Waller being put back down to NXT, I think it's a great idea because Grayson Waller is an absolutely incredible talent on the main roster. He was great on the mic. He was good at gaining heat from the crowd too. So yeah, I really think this NXT push again for Grayson Waller is a fantastic idea. Let's just see what comes from it because that he's got some great rivalry set up already with the likes of Tony D'Angelo and also Mike Santana, who is now going by Cruz Montana. Hannah Montana's something brother. I don't really know. Let's just hope we don't see him come out in a blonde wig anytime soon. But yes, all for the Grayson Waller going back down to NXT. I think he can really restart his career again from here. Solo has got to be the most underrated on the roster. If I'm completely honest, guys, I think Solo has been underrated for a fairly long time. And the reason it's only taken us this long now to get around to where we are with Solo Sakoa is because of WWE's problem to implement him with massive stars. I get that they are his family and it's the bloodline and they all tie in together in some sort of way, shape, or form. But when you've got a massive star like Roman Reigns, you've got superstars with longevity like the Usos who have been around for so long. When you implement Solo, who is a talented, funny, underrated worker, I just don't think it works out as well as people think it will. Solo having his own chance to go off with the MFTs, although it didn't work, and he created something for himself. He gained love from the fans. He made them laugh. He won them over with that sort of humor that he has. So I think now that Solo is away from the bloodline, is away from the MFTs, I think we do really have something special for him coming up in the next coming weeks. As long as he doesn't turn at SummerSlam against LA Knight and Royce Keys, that would suck. You can definitely see the frustration on Bron Breaker's face. Get him the frick out of the vision. He deserves better. I 155% agree with you there. It's nearly got to the point where I don't really care as much for this Vision storyline anymore. The only reason I was kind of sucked in it in the first place was because Seth Rollins was still involved with Bron Breaker, and we were getting some absolutely brilliant matches between them. So right now, I think that Bron Breaker has every single right to push for a different creative direction. He shouldn't be sidelined. He shouldn't be just a hench piece to Maxine and Theory and what they're going to do because no one's interested in Theory. I'm sorry. It sucks because he is a very talented performer, but this is not what the Vision was made for. From a fan point of view, it might be from a WWE perspective point of view. This is the direction they wanted to go the whole time, but it's obvious that the injuries have set them back, and they've had to change creative direction many times. But we need the right thing for Bron Breaker soon. He needs to be a big star, and I'm counting down the days until he goes by Braun Steiner, to be honest, because he needs that switch up. He needs to be an absolute monster. What happened to Muscle Mommy Jordynne Grace? Personally, guys, I really enjoyed Jordynne Grace's debut into the main roster. I really enjoyed the little feud that she had going on with Jade Cargill. I thought it was second to none. I a little bit frustrated that it was Jade Cargill's first title defense until she eventually went up to lose the title. But yeah, we need Jordynne Grace. I think she would have slot absolutely perfectly into this women's ladder match at SummerSlam. That way, then we would have been able to get Tiffany Stratton off that ladder match, and she could have actually defended her own title against potentially Blake Monroe, who has just been featured in this upcoming episode of SmackDown, not as like a little poster or not beating anyone up. She actually came to talk to Tiffy, and for some reason, sort of intrigued by that. I want to see the match between them two because Blake Monroe, also unbelievable talent, and I think that she would have absolutely great chemistry with the rough style powerhouse short. I think considering Tiffany Stratton is a very she's a short performer. She loves flying through the air. She does contain that strong style a little bit. She loves to. I don't know if it's just because she's stiff with her punches or anything like that, but I think they'd have amazing chemistry in the ring. So that's something I very much look forward to. King of the Ring was pointless. LMAO. You can look at this from two minds. You could look at this from the mind of, oh, they've messed up King of the Ring, so this means we get Roman and Seth again, which I know some people are really looking forward to, diehard Shield fans. But in this certain situation, I personally think that the King of the Ring has ruined everything, because how are you going to send a star, like someone coming up from NXT like Obafemi, get him to absolutely annihilate all these jobbers, just to get him to win the King of the Ring, get all our hopes up that he's going to be winning a title at one of the big shows like SummerSlam, just to give us a third Brock match. I'm not mad at that either. I'm really caught in two minds about it all, because I would I can't wait to see Brock versus Ober in Hell in a Cell. I think it's going to be absolute limbs. I'm hoping it's not on the first hour of ESPN. I haven't really checked, just because I want to see some absolute destruction and bloodshed. But at the same time, I'm excited for all the other matches involved too. Maybe it really sucks to say, because I'm a massive CM Punk fan, and I can't get my head around the fact how Cody Rhodes has somehow got his rematch with CM Punk. After CM Punk said he was going to defend against so many names, it almost kind of makes me think that Cody is guaranteed to lose, because CM Punk will deliver on his promises. He will politic backstage until he gets what is right for the company. He knows how wrestling works. So it's just a case of we got to wait and see how these matches go and keep optimism high, because I'm pretty sure that when the day comes, they're going to be fantastic matches anyway, and we're going to be entertained regardless. Guys, and that is a wrap on the first video on the Kian on Creative YouTube channel. Sorry that it is a short one. I'm still trying to get used to how YouTube and editing and all that works. So hopefully this one is good enough to post. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, go follow me on TikTok. That is also Kian on Creative. There we will be posting updates on the AEW Collision, Dynamite, and All in Wembley show, which, again, we will be going to, and I will be sharing with you guys. But yeah, I appreciate you very much for watching. Until next time, cheers.